The Almighty is the only one to be powerful and to decide. That's why we are expressing our gratitude for allowing us to be in front of you and talk from Burkina Faso. Let's clap for Burkina Faso. Yes, yes, yes. Burkina Faso, a beautiful nation. Burkina Faso, a landlocked West African country, but not poor, with an estimated population of 22,100,000 people, 59, indigenous spoken languages, and 66 ethnic groups in Burkina Faso, including the Mosi, the Bisa, the Gurunsi, the Jula, and even the Busanga people, my slave. We are going to clap for them. Yes, yes. A short historical background of the name Burkina Faso, meaning the land of the people of integrity, and this is a very good thing for Burkina Faso. It's a national pride in Burkina. Yes, French being the official language, but English is also spoken from time to time. That's why we are going to conduct a program about English and see what is the place and the role of English in a country like Burkina Faso, Francophone country. Burkina, integrity, honesty, patriotism, and hard-working ethics are some of the moral and social values characterizing the Burkinabe people. So we say Burkinabe with an accent on the last E in French. And this is something very important in Burkina Faso. Special dedication to all of the communities based in Burkina Faso, Ghana, Sierra Leone, Liberia, Nigeria, Niger, Burkina Faso also. And we are going to welcome the students from different English clubs of Burkina Faso in this program, not forgetting our artists, musicians. And we are not going to start without introducing our guest, Mr. Christopher Macha, who is a secretary to the Sierra Leone community based in Burkina Faso, and Mr. Diko Amadou, who is a teacher at the Canadian Language Center, Burkina Faso. Let's go with the round table first. The place of English in a Francophone setting in like Burkina Faso, this is the topic on which we are going to discuss. When we go first to Mr. Macha Christopher, Secretary to the Sierra Leone community based in Burkina Faso, and apart from that, you are also a teacher of English in Burkina.
ENCO.
Are you confirming?
ENCO.
ENCO?
Yeah.
Yes.
The international school.
Okay. So, and we also have Mr. Diko Amadou, who is a teacher of English at Canadian Language Center or Institute.
Yes.
And you are also an interpreter,
yes,
translator.
Of course.
Okay, so we are going to go to the English language, but first, is there any difference between the notion of English and when you say English and the English? Mr. Christopher Macha, I'm going to you first.
Okay, thank you very much for the question. It's a two different dimension. When you talk about English, you are talking about the culture.
Okay.
You talk about the country, like for example, England. That is the colonial master for the British West Africa.
Yeah.
And when you talk about the English, you are talking about the people itself. So it describes the people that use the language.
All right.
So that's the two different.
Sir. So I don't know if Mr. Diko, you are sharing the same idea.
Yes, I said the same idea because English is the language,
yeah,
and the English is the natives from England.
Yeah.
So I can speak English, but
yeah,
I can't speak the English. That's the difference,
okay,
between the two terms.
The place of English, what could be the importance of English in a Francophone setting like Burkina Faso, West Africa speaking?
So English is an indispensable language for, yeah, all the countries, be it a Francophone or an Anglophone country. So if you remember, English is a working language in Burkina Faso after French. And this means that everybody is supposed to speak English, be it a civil servant, a trader, an entrepreneur. Yeah. So everybody is supposed to speak English. So English is really very indispensable, and it's crucial for a country like Burkina Faso, because without English, it's like you can't do anything international, because let's say, NGOs and all the international organizations speak English, and they use English as a working language.
Okay.
So English is indispensable.
I see. So you said English is something very important, meaning that English, we could consider English like a kind of international passport, Mr.
Yeah, I think because when you look at the globalization now, if, for example, a French country want to take part in the global stage, you have to master English, because English has been considered as the global language for business, for anything in the world. So that's actually why it's really important for the French West Africa, especially Burkina Faso, to really get involved into the language.
Okay, Mr. Christopher Mate, I'm keeping with you. You know that English in Burkina Faso, English is taught in schools, primary school, secondary school, even university levels. We have an English department at the University of Ouagadougou. Okay. And now, for you, as a teacher of English, how is English going as far as contents? I know we are teaching most of the time in our schools in Burkina, we are teaching subjects like grammar, vocabulary, reading comprehension, listening comprehension, writing. How do you see this? Is it enough to, to learn English?
Thank you very much. For me to answer that question, you have few aspects you have to look at. You have to look at the individual, how actually the people are actually ready to learn English. Yeah. And if I've been here for 7 years working, if you look at the context of how the mentality, how the Burkinabés think about English, except they have a job that demands English, that's the time they go for it. You understand? That's the one aspect, how actually the people are ready to embrace the language. Secondly, you look at the societal aspects. You look at the institution. Most of the international organizations that are here, they are all affiliated to English countries. So if you want to be at the aim of affairs in those organizations, English is a way for you to be on top.
All right.
So you look at the setting, the academic setting as well, how actually the educational institution, the authority here are ready to open up. At least they can give the time. For example, I've been into different private schools, Burkinabe schools here. I see the time allocated for English is very limited. Okay. So that is another challenge.
I see Mr. Matia Christopher from the Sierra Leone community based in Burkina Faso. Thank you. I think that we are going to go to Mr. Diko Amadou, who is a teacher in the Canadian Language Institute, Burkina Faso. Talking about English, you're also talking about education. Yes. I don't know, for you, as a teacher of English, how is civic education going in Burkina?
So civic education, before that, let's talk about English, how English is taught in our schools in Burkina Faso. Yeah. Because grammar is very important, and it's what they based on to teach English in Burkina Faso. But this is what is not what they just need. Teaching English involves all skills. And if we only base in grammar and everything that goes with to teach English, students end up mastering grammar rules without speaking English. Yeah. They just have big words, great vocabulary, but they can't have a good oral speaking level. So what's necessary in teaching English is maybe, if possible, they permanently put the students in English environment, or even if possible they take them to countries where English is spoken. For example, they can organize linguistic immersions in countries, in English-speaking countries like Ghana, Nigeria, Sierra Leone, or wherever. So I think this is the way English should be taught in Burkina Faso. Okay. Now English with civic education, because English and civic education are linked, and this is something that should be taken into account in our schools and universities. Yeah. So if we have to teach English in civic education, because most books in civic education are written in English. The best books in civic education and education in general are written in English. So civic education should be taught in English.
Okay.
I think that will be would be the best option of teaching English in our schools and universities.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay, so thank you, Mr. Diko. I think that we are, before we continue, we are going to go in the street and watch what some stakeholders said outside our studio. Let's go with Step in the Street.
My name is Wenwanga Kabure. I'm currently English teacher at the American Language Center, Ouagadougou. Wow, I think this is wonderful, as we are in a Francophone country where everything is being done in French. Having a radio or TV show in English is something very perfect and very interesting that will help people have a framework in which they will have to practice their English. And this is something we should be very proud of.
You know, today English is very important in terms of research, in terms of communication, for conferences, wherever you go. If you don't have English, you will be floating. So,
my name is Olivier Sondo. I'm an English teacher, Burkina Faso. Thank you. This is a great opportunity for Savane TV, which is a very popular channel in Burkina, and having an English program on that channel will give a great opportunity to all its audience to learn or improve the English language. As you know today, the English language is very important in all the aspects of our different activities. If you want to be in business, you want to study, sometimes having a certain mastery of the English language can be very helpful. So that will help the audience of Savane TV to improve or to like the English language. Thank you.
Okay, my name is Ayn Banda, the Rasta Commando. Yeah, I'm an artist, musician, writer, and a poet. I'm from Burkina Faso here, living in Burkina Faso right away. Yes, because I'm a Burkinabe myself, right? Yeah, a new program, English program in Burkina Faso. I think this is the right time for people to speak English correctly. Now, because Burkina Faso is a country, it's not a village, you know. People are in the school, people are in the university, they are learning English. We have English professors here, understand? So I think English program on a radio station or a television station is very important for people to understand, or for outsiders to know exactly that Burkina Faso is also a country that we have bilinguals, you know, people that can speak English correctly, people that can speak French correctly. We cannot be based in French, only French, you know. We have to let people educate themselves with English, you know, to another level, which is very important to me.
Yeah, my name is Victor Some. I'm an English instructor at American Language Center here, Burkina Faso. What I think about a new TV program in English in Burkina Faso, that would be a great opportunity for English learners, because the channel will be a source of motivation for English learners. It may also help all English learners to improve many skills. The first skill I can say is the speaking skill, and also the vocabulary, a soft skill, and also the pronunciation. And all these skills will be provided to learners in a very relaxing environment. This is, I think it is a very great opportunity for English language learners to have this kind of channel. You are welcome.
Okay, we are going to clap for today's reactions. Coming back in our studio, Mr. Macha Christopher, Secretary to Sierra Leone community based in Burkina Faso. What could be your reaction to what people said from this report?
Oh, thank you, sir. As you can see, all the basic element that we heard from them is because they want to improve. Yeah. That's one. And secondly, for Burkina to be on the global stage, they need English. and I actually enjoy the Rastaman. I consider as a progressive thinker.
I see.
You know, and now that's what actually the school's supposed to be like. The school supposed to change from the traditional way of teaching to a progressive setting of education. There are few schools that have started to transform from the traditional system to the progressive system, wherein you can use hands-on, not just the grammar, the writing on the board. When you go out, how to use the language, you can.
So
these are the elements, I think, all of them just center their idea on all those stuff. That's a really good one.
Okay, so Mr. Diko, allow you to answer the same question.
So I think their reactions are all very good, and having English in a program or a TV show like this it's a blessing for the English community, because just watching this program, many people will be motivated to learn English. And this is a very big opportunity to the English learners, because you will see that when this becomes permanent, every day, many people will be focused on Savane Media during this program to watch people speak English. And right after, they take their English tools, to learn English more, because they will be motivated to see how people speak English. And not only to speak English, but they know it will serve them in their life, in their jobs and everything. So it is very good. Yep.
So clap for Mr. Diko, clap for Mr. Matia. Yes, Mr. Diko, keeping with you, when we are talking to people in Burkina Faso, discussing with them, talking about the issue of the English learning process, they say, no, there is nobody speaking English in Burkina Faso. Are you supporting this idea?
Oh, no. Saying that nobody speaks English in Burkina Faso, this is a big lie. Many people speak English in Burkina Faso. So you just need to go where English is spoken. And I think even at Rodwoko, English is spoken. I met many...
That's a big market of Ouagadougou.
Yes. I met many traders. They have never been to school. They don't even speak French. But they learn English to make business with. They make money with it. So they don't joke with that. So they learn English for business. So many people speak English.
Mr. Diko, through the report, we have seen that we have plenty of opportunity, given to those people who are speaking English inside Burkina and even outside Burkina. Mr. Matia, Christophe, Sierra Leone community, what could be for you the main challenges the English language is facing in an environment like Burkina Faso, Francophone?
I can characterize that again based on the nature of Burkina, very conservative. There is a traditional setting, like in terms of the educational aspects. So you look at the schools, how many hours they are giving English per day. You look at that aspect. You're looking at the access to educational materials. How many teachers have links, network with Ghanaians, people out of Burkina? So this is another aspect. If you want to actually change the system supposed to actually open up. So you have to change from the conservative way to the progressive way. That's one. Secondly, the society is another problem as well.
Society, another problem. Mr. Christopher, I'll allow you especially to talk to your community in your local language, Sierra Leone language from Burkina. If you're supposed to greet your people to Freetown, Kabbalah. I know your town.
We speak the Burkina English.
Which one are you choosing?
Like now, it's afternoon, so I can say, good afternoon, everybody.
That's English.
Good afternoon, everybody. Then they will respond to you, howdy body.
Howdy body.
Meaning, how are you?
How are you? Howdy body.
Howdy body.
Okay, Freetown, howdy body.
Freetown, howdy body.
That's very nice. Mr. Diko, yes, challenges.
Challenges of English in Burkina Faso. First of all, the people who are supposed to teach English have to be very well trained, because in Burkina Faso, our
professional.
Yes, the English professionals need good training.
Okay.
Because I've met many English teachers in Burkina Faso who do not speak English. What they teach is grammar. And I think this is a challenge. Because if a person is supposed to teach a language, they are supposed first to speak the language in order to be able to give what they have, because you can't give what you don't have. So I think the the biggest challenge of English in Burkina Faso is having the professionals of the language well trained before we can talk.
Allow them to teach.
We can allow them to teach.
Okay. So thank you, Mr. Diko. Thank you, Mr. Matia. We are going to go to English top speaker Burkina. So English top speaker Burkina is, a framework to allow the participant to also give a contribution. I know that we have plenty of English clubs representatives who are participating to this program. We are going to give a floor to you. It's free. Artists, musicians are also here. So let's go to my right side first. You have a mic, Mr. You give your name. You introduce your school.
Okay. Let's say good afternoon.
How are you?
Okay, I'm good, and you? Yeah. So my name is Mande Adara, chairman of the English Club of IMB, student at the University of Kizebo.
Okay.
So I'm very pleased to be here and glad to have been participating in this program. So let's say it is a great opportunity. And talking about the importance of English, we can see that when we're learning a language, so we lose nothing. I don't think we're losing something learning a language. So it is an additional thing we are adding to ourselves. And it allows us to promote ourselves, promote our competencies, our culture, and be open to the world. Okay. So when we have, unfortunately, many students at the university, when they are in need of English, like Mr. Christopher Matthias said it, so that they are going toward training centers to look for ways to learn
professional
English.
reasons.
That's for professional reasons. Unfortunately, at that time, it is very difficult. Yeah. The challenge is that at the beginning, they lack the motivation. Many people in the schools, they don't know the importance of English.
I see.
At school, teachers are suffering to make the people love English, except those who are really motivated.
So it's when we need to chop money and we are facing challenges, now we are going to learn English.
That's it.
Okay.
So in master program and so on and so forth, so English is required, no matter the subfield you have taken.
Okay.
So, but unfortunately, some teachers are teaching it as a subject. Yes, it should be taught as a language.
All right.
So
we are going to go to another English club. If there is another English club representative from your side, yes, you give your name and your school.
Okay.
Your position in the English club.
No problem. Good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Okay, my name is Frank Salabado. I am a third-year student at CPB University, and I'm here to represent the English club of CPB. Okay, talking about this subject, I want firstly to thank Savane Media for giving this opportunity to Burkinabe people, those who really love English, and that can also help them know that in Burkina Faso it's not just few people that can speak English.
All right.
And many people here in Burkina Faso can speak English while taking the Ghanaian accent, copying the American accent like Mr. Diko here, or some people can speak here like Sierra Leonean people.
Yeah.
That can work. And I think that especially students here in Burkina Faso, the Francophone system obliges us to do further studies. If you want to get a job today, you can no longer get a job with your baccalaureate degree. You have to maybe have a license, a PhD or something like that. And if you want to write a good dissertation, you have to read books. And having good knowledge requires English, because the good books are in English. So if you want to be plausible, if you want to be relevant, you have to learn English, and you also have to convince people by quoting English speakers or English writers.
All right.
That's what I can say.
Okay.
Thank you.
Mr. Frank Bado, I'm keeping with you. I know that we are going to greet people from Reo, people from Leo, your Burundi people. In your language, in your tribe, so we say Jawane. Allow you to greet your people in Gurunga language. Yes. We are also promoting local languages.
Okay. You are also, okay, no problem. You are also promoting local languages.
Yes.
That's true, but You see, Burkina Faso is living in another problem.
All right.
Most of people, especially those who are born in Reo and Kurusi localities, they are no longer speaking the mother tongue.
I see.
But they can speak Jula. It's my case.
You can speak Jula.
I can speak Jula, but for my mother tongue, it is another problem. It's a big problem. Because I was...
So, me, I fear now.
Hey, don't be afraid. No, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid.
When the roots are going up... okay. So go to Jula is the same Burkina.
The same Burkina.
Gurunga is the same. Bosanga is the same Burkina Faso. The same Africa. Okay, let's go.
Okay. I Soma. Okay. Aresida.
Somodo.
Asmodo kakana.
Wakina.
Okay, what you take?
Alaga shini already.
Aga shini already. Okay,
oh, that's very nice. Okay, let's go to left side now. I know some English club people are already holding the mic. I'm keeping with you, Mr. Leonim.
Okay, good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon.
How are you all doing?
Good.
Okay, I'm very glad to be here. I am Galileo Antoine Jabuga, a third year student in English department. I'm the current chairman of New Dan University English Club. So firstly, I'm going to thank Savane Media for finding this initiative in order to have an English program that will help people to watch this program. So that will motivate them to see how Burkinabe people are expressing themselves in English. They can see that we are not in an English spoken country, but we are trying to speak English. That means that we have love for these languages. So that will motivate people in order to see that if you are not, even if you are not in an English spoken country, you can speak English like native speakers. So that will motivate them. And you know that English nowadays is very important. It is even a passport, international passport.
International passport. Yes. You need to pocket the English today if you want to go international.
Yes.
That's very important.
Because if you speak English, wherever you go, you will be facing to English. And it is very important for us to speak that languages. Even if it is not our native language, you have to learn it. Because it is very important for us.
Okay.
Yes.
Very important for us to speak English. There is a teacher of English who is also, we are going to give him the mic, Mr.
Kentuga Auguste. English teacher.
Or Ketika?
Kentuga.
Ketiga.
Yes.
All right.
English teacher at in Lycée de Bournam.
Bournam.
In the north. Yes, in the north.
Northern Burkina Faso.
Yes.
The situation is not
no, the
that
situation.
We are praying for the country. We are praying for security to come back and make Burkina Faso a peaceful home for everybody.
Amen.
So
amen.
we are all working for that.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you very much. I totally agree with my friends. English, when learners should be normally exposed to the language. When you are exposed to the language, you don't learn it, you acquire it.
Yeah.
And what also we teachers need to do, as Mr. Mattia was saying, we should break with the traditional way of doing things in order to find. That's what I personally encourage people. I also do what I create English club. When I'm in a school, I create an English club because they need to be in an environment where they will be exposed to the language.
I see.
So this is what we should normally do, and we should normally encourage learners. This is very, very important. So what I had to add, yes, to what they have already said.
Okay.
Yes, thank you very much.
Okay, I think we have jumped a lady. It's not
yes.
normal. So we are going to clap for ladies and give them the floor. We give them the floor to say a small word. Yes, ladies, you are the champions of the world, so we cannot jump you like that.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Okay, I'm Raimatu Kabore, student in Biomedical Engineering in High Institute of Technology. So I'm the chair lady to the ESD English Club.
All right.
Okay, concerning this topic, I think that all my grandbrother said all the things. So, okay, I just want to encourage our people to learn English because nowadays the English is very important in the world. So if you want to do business, it's the best way to go first.
Okay, when you want to do business, you need to go to English.
Yes, you
but
need.
when people are not facing business, they are not finding themselves much obliged to go and learn English. so thank you. So we are going to keep with there is artist musicians. I said artist musicians are our ambassadors. The voice, you know, the concerns of the community of our nations. We cannot jump them.
Yes, sir.
Artist musician. Are you speaking English?
Yes, small.
Small.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go.
Good afternoon, everybody.
Yeah.
Thank you, Savane FM. Jesak Ja.
Ja bless.
I'm I'm musician. Yes,
okay.
A singer and guitar players. Voilà, I'm very happy to be here.
Okay.
Voilà.
So, Jesak is international. People know you. What is your message to your fans?
Yeah, me, I invite together to learn English because nowadays our world is global words.
Yeah.
Donc it's very important
to
speak English.
So clap for the Frenchman speaking English. Yes. There is another Frenchman there. I know Mr. Jibe, I know you are also speaking English. You are trying. Okay. You are speaking English or French?
French.
So we clap for you. So when you face business, you go and learn English. Okay. So let's go in French. Small.
D'accord. Bonjour. Et voilà, je me présente, moi c'est Jean-Baptiste Kafando. Je suis caméraman. Alors pour commencer, je dirais merci à la maison Savane TV qui nous a permis de nous retrouver ici. Et merci également à M. Smiley.
So yes, he's Mr. Frenchman. Jibe is grateful to Savane for organizing a program like that, allow people to, to express themselves in English and also share ideas. It's a give and take rendezvous. Yes, so we come here to share. We are not coming here to give just what we know, but also to collect what other people also know. My friend from the back, yes.
Okay, thank you. And first of all, my name is Mohamed Tago. Student in civil engineering in the Hague Institute of Technology.
Okay.
A member of English IST English Club.
All right.
Yeah. Then I have to thank Savane Media for the invitation and this great initiative implemented for us. Therefore, I'd like to jump on. The topic is to spread out that by being in a francophone country and having the faculty to speak English could open a lot of opportunity in the middle of business, then affairs, the leadership, and the traveling. And visibly, you are without to know that nowadays, English is becoming like a crossroad of expression, a connection between the different people of the world.
Crossroad, that's very important. Yes. Carrefour International English. So we are going to come back, Mr. Diko.
Yes.
You have listened to what the participants brought as contribution to this program.
Yes.
What could be your reaction to all of that?
So my reaction to all of what they said is, as we all agree that English is indispensable. So if you are a student or an entrepreneur, so if you were speaking a broken English, make sure you go to the next step, because you can't go to China and speak French to do business with other people.
All right.
So if you're an entrepreneur and you do not speak English, you will be wasting money for everything, everywhere, because you will always need to have an interpreter.
All right.
And interpreters, they take your money. But what if you speak your own English? So you travel anywhere you want, and you are able to exchange.
But interpreters, they know that they can use English to chop money.
But they already do. I do that. I am an interpreter. And
you are chopping.
Whenever an entrepreneur needs me for any service, but I take money. And if I have the occasion, I take big bags, you know.
Yes. Big. Don't forget
so
to bring.
So if you do not speak English,
so we are going to go to Mr. Matia Christopher, Secretary to Sierra Leone community living in Burkina Faso peacefully. I know that plenty of communities are based here.
Of course.
Your reaction first, then.
I think all of the participants, their contribution is just in line with what we are saying.
I see.
And I really want to thank my colleague teacher. I'm into the education system as well.
Right.
Yeah. And just what he's saying that the traditional system has to be really break free. Because I'm going to give you a practical example of me. I opened a school, a private school, and I went at the ministry to register the school.
Okay.
English school. And what they told me, they said, no, we will not allow you to register your school and run an English program. We have a structured program that you have to follow, meaning you have to follow the French system. And if I follow the French system, meaning there's just a limited hour for English. You can know the environment, the kids can speak French. It's a formal school.
Okay.
A formal school. Because there are a lot of foreigners that are coming here.
Right.
They want their kids to do the English program.
Okay.
Just like French expats will go to English country, they are looking for French schools. So in our country, in the English country, there are French schools.
Okay.
It is a private school. So you, the parents, will decide where you want to put your kid. So that's how the French system is supposed to be. Open the system, just run your private school, the parents will decide where you want to, but don't force everybody to follow this structure. This conventional system has to be break-free. Just what my colleagues said. So this is a very challenging
experience from Mr. Matia Christopher from Sierra Leone community. We are going to make a small break time before we come back. Let's go. A small time with somebody from Nigeria who is based in Burkina Faso. We are inviting Mr. Chidi to come here to share experience. Mr. Chidi. Mr. Chidi, go there.
Okay, thank you.
And we are also going to gospel music from Nigeria, based in Burkina Faso.
Exactly.
Why did you, choose to do gospel music?
Okay, actually, the fundamental thing is that I came up, or I grew up from a Christian family, which I continue in that way. Then I'm somebody, personally, I have that love for the things of God. I love God so much. I do put him at the center of everything I do, because he's the author and the finisher of my life.
Okay.
So that is why I choose that for everything he has done for me, the only way I can pay back is to sing for him, to appreciate him through songs.
Yes.
So my main objective is not on the monetary aspect, but is to use it to return appreciation to God.
But if you get money, you won't refuse.
I also appreciate it.
That's very nice.
Yeah.
How many tracks did you release? How many albums?
Okay, I have 2 albums. 2 albums. But almost, I can say 13 tracks.
Okay.
13 tracks.
Okay.
One carries 5 tracks, another one 8.
Okay.
Inside it.
So you can heal me, oh.
I cannot heal you, but God can heal you through my music. God can heal you.
Yes, one of your tracks.
Okay, I have one track that says, I am healed.
I am healed.
Yeah, when I talk about being healed, it may not be only limited to the physical sickness that takes us to the hospital. You can be sick financially. You can be sick mentally. You can be sick maritally.
Yeah.
So when I composed this song, I did not look at the people in the hospital, but I look generally that I cannot say everybody is sick, but if you look into it, I may say everybody is sick, because you won't have challenge or the other. But the music says that God, no matter the sickness, is it maritally, is it financially, is it numerically, whatever, God can heal you.
Okay, so that's why Faso School is greeting everybody from all of the countries in Africa, Sierra Leone, Burundi, South Africa, all those who are connected to this program. And I know that many communities, Burkina communities, are also living outside in Sierra Leone, Freetown. We can get with Burkinabe people who are based there. So we are greeting them. And we are also greeting people who are in Nigeria, also Lagos, Abuja, yes. Your towns. Yeah, you are not greeting your people.
I'm greeting.
You are greeting.
Yeah.
Okay, you can speak in your language.
Okay.
Is it Yoruba language or Igbo or Hausa?
I'm from Igbo.
From the Igbo.
Yeah.
Alukpe.
Adupe.
That's good.
The Igbo say yes. Ndewo.
Ndewo.
Yeah, Ndewo.
Yeah. So your community, talk to them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Umunnem Ndewo no anamekele unu.
Yeah.
Unu men koma.
Yeah. So translate for that. So
okay, I say, my people, I'm greeting you.
I'm greeting you.
Do well, oh.
Okay.
Yeah,
me also, I'm greeting you. Yeah. Do well. Yes. Yeah. Burkina here, we do well. Oh.
Yeah.
So start from Nigeria people living in Burkina Faso. Yeah. Yes. Mr. Chidi, I know that you have conducted many programs. You are also in the framework of radio presentations. Yeah. You have participated to many programs. For you, what are your latest, projects you are conducting right now?
Okay, to run music in a foreign country is not easy, but it's possible. So in everything I do in my career, I have number one, confidence in God, and another thing, self-confidence.
I see.
If you want to break barriers in every field you find yourself, especially in the musical aspect, you have to carry on self-confidence, meaning that, as Obama do say, I can do it, we can.
Okay.
You still believe that no matter the challenges, you can. So I have been in radio station, I've been singing in some program, wedding and other things.
People hear you, but they don't see you. Now they see you.
Yeah, we are breaking forth. We are breaking forth.
Okay.
Yeah, so I really appreciate that I have that confidence that will still reach at the top no matter the challenge.
Okay.
So yeah.
So I know you have also released many clips, among them Do Not Fear.
Yeah. Do
when
not
we are
fear.
In front of God, when we are supported by the Almighty, no fear.
Yeah, that song, you see, when you want to sing or compose, you have to send across an important message to people.
Yeah.
I want to use this opportunity to talk to my fellow artists. People like to hear message, message of encouragement, because people are passing through a lot today, which they don't know who to go to.
So for you, the message
is that whatever you are passing through, don't fear, don't give up. There is a hope, because when you have hope, you see that you can make it.
So we'll see the extract of Do Not Fear from your clip and also continue.
No problems.
Lord, we bless your holy name. We worship you, incomparable God. Thank you, Jesus. When I was in trouble and I look around me, where comes my help if not from the Lord who made the heaven and the earth? When everything seems so bad and I look unto Jesus, yeah, he said, do not fear, I'll be with you. Oh, in the money, oh, Jurumana. Oh, baby, when I look unto Jesus, yeah, he said to my soul, Hallelujah.
Do not fear, do not fear, I'll be with you.
Oh, in Maggie.
Your message now to, yes, all those people who are connected to this program from Africa.
Okay, my message is that in addition to what other speakers have said,
yes,
I was very, very amazed to hear my brothers Burkinabe, because I'm also a Burkinabe.
Yes.
So I was happy to hear them speak English. So when I hear them speak English, I never feel like a stranger again.
So you are not clapping for Burkina Faso. Yes, you are clapping for Burkina.
Yeah.
So Burkina is international now.
They are pushing forward.
So Burkina is back.
They are pushing forward.
I see.
But I just want to add to them that they don't have to give up.
Yes. Never give up the fight.
Never give up the fight. So don't be shy.
Yeah.
To practice what you learn.
Yeah.
Because some of them, when they come to me, they say, I know English, but I cannot speak.
I cannot speak.
Expression matters.
How do you explain that? I know English, but I cannot speak.
I cannot speak. So you see that the person is telling you that, like my brother said,
yes,
you just go and learn the grammar
in the classroom
and just come out and feel that you have done with English. No, expression is another aspect of it. And even the very important aspect, which is the practical.
I see.
You don't limit yourself only on the theory aspect.
I see.
And secondly, what my sister said, he said that when you want to go into business, you have to make sure you know English. No.
Yeah.
Don't wait until there is business opportunity before you go for it. Because success is when preparation meets opportunity. Okay. You understand? When you prepare and the opportunity comes,
all right,
you succeed.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Chidi from Nigeria based in Burkina Faso. So we are going to close our program with the participation of an international man who is an artist musician. He is coming to perform here in our studio. He is also a journalist, a radio presenter. He is a painter. He is a sculptor, and he is the president of Nigeria Art Media and Showbiz Practitioner, NAMSI, Cote d'Ivoire. He's based in Burkina Faso. On the stage, we have pleasure with Prince Maxwell, international man from Nigeria based in Burkina Faso. Prince Maxwell, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you very much.
Yes, I know that everybody already know you. From Burkina here, from Nigeria, from Cote d'Ivoire, yes, even outside Africa, people know you.
I confirm that. I confirm that.
Yes.
Thank you very much for this opportunity given to us by the Savane TV. This is one of the best TVs we may be having in this country, because I've been following this Savane TV for roughly more than 15 years now.
Yes.
In this country. So
it's a story.
It's a story, and Gatele,
yes,
especially Gatele is a story.
Yes.
In fact, the first thing we have to do, because I used to say it everywhere, even on the radio, because as a journalist I work on radio, the good God, the Almighty God, is a woman.
Okay, Mr. Prince, but tell us about your tracks, your albums.
Yeah, my album.
Yeah.
That's what I call Gatele.
Yes.
And Gatele, I said it again. The good God, the Almighty God, is a woman. That's why I'm giving this Gatele.
Yes.
That is, we need to share. We need to take care of women.
Yes.
We need to adore the woman we have in the house.
Okay.
We need to appreciate the woman that God has given unto us.
Yes.
Without woman in our lives, we cannot be complete. As a man.
But Macadam is also remarkable.
Yeah, Macadam is a remarkable dam. This is another track in one of my albums, because I'm having 3 albums. So Macadam is remarkable dam. That is giving
remarkable woman.
Remarkable woman giving giving all this kind of a special treatment to ladies.
Okay.
Woman first.
I see. Mr. Prince Maxwell, to which level do you value, peace and harmony?
Peace and harmony is not just ordinary a word.
Yeah.
It's an attitude. It's an attitude we need to inculcate into our system. It's an attitude we need to inculcate in our philanthropic activities.
Yeah, see.
So it's an attitude.
All right.
So peace and harmony in anything we do.
All right. So. Prince Maxwell, I know that you are somebody who is considered to be a freedom fighter, and one of your philosophy is to rebrand Africa.
We need to rebrand Africa.
Are you confirming?
We need to rebrand Africa. I'm confirming that. We need to rebrand Africa. We need to rebrand ourselves. We need to rebrand our nature.
And we need to rebrand English in Burkina.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. So we are going to go to Gatele from Prince Maxwell. Let's go. If the technical side is ready. Gatele, la doigté magique.
Prince Maxwell. Go to live. I sing so the people walking fast and slow. A people need to sit in, down they go. A people know the top, down they go. Go to live. I go live free like a free go. I go live better like a card today. I go live free like a first class. She come the phone like a first class. And I come class like a mama ziga. Got to live. Flying like a flying saucer. Follow the custom.